this is Gail with Gail's Southern Living. Today I'm going to make a famous comfort food called shepherd's pie. So I'm going to show you my version of it. So I browned about a half a pound of meat because there's only 2 people eating this. Now if my girls were here I would do double that. I usually put the meat on the bottom. Okay, and the next thing I usually do is the seasonings. So I'm going to do half a teaspoon of pepper, and I'm going to do half a teaspoon of a mixed seasoning that I made. And I did not have onions in my refrigerator or in my pantry, so I'm just going to do a couple of teaspoons of these shredded onion flakes. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is put a can of corn in it. Now you can do some frozen vegetables, peas and carrots, stuff like that if you like it. This is just the way I like it, so the vegetables are totally optional. Okay, the next thing I do is I like for it to have some gravy, and I'm not the best gravy maker, so I used 2 packages of brown gravy, which I already have prepared, and I'm going to pour that over the top of the hamburger meat and corn. Now I didn't add any salt to this because I used the brown gravy. If you were going to make your own gravy, you might want to add some salt to it. I think this makes it really good, the gravy. I tried it without and it just seemed really kind of dry to me. So I think the brown gravy makes it really good. Okay, and I noticed a couple of different recipes put Worcestershire in it, so I thought I'd try about a half a teaspoon of it in here. I'm going to go ahead and mix up all these ingredients that are in here so far. Now everything's pretty much cooked in here, so it only takes about 20 to 25 minutes on 350. Now, the cheese is an optional thing. I'm going to put a little bit of cheese in here since I have some right now, but I don't always do that. Shepherd's pie is one of those things actually that comes out a little bit different every time I make it. Okay, and I made up some homemade mashed potatoes. And I'm going to put that on top as the top layer. Now your mashed potatoes end up being like your crust. And I usually don't end up making enough mashed potatoes. So this time I want to make sure I have a nice thick layer of mashed potatoes on top. Then you just take your mashed potatoes and kind of make them a layer over all of your ingredients. And this kind of forms a sort of a crust. It usually has a little bit of browning on it. Just kind of move it around, see if you can get it to spread out over everything. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of parsley to the top, just to give it a nice, pretty coloring on top. this is what it looks like before it's cooked. Has a nice layer of mashed potatoes on top. Of course, the ingredients are all optional. I will put the recipe in the description box. This is a collaboration I'm doing with Simple Suburban Living of comfort food. So I hope you like this. I hope you'll try it if you've never done it before. And thanks for watching today. Bye, guys.